Hi, guys. Hi. I literally woke up like 3 minutes ago and I fell asleep listening to Pandora, and I woke up to Sweet Home Alabama, which is one of the best songs you could wake up to. um, my ears, they don't hurt, they just feel weird because I had my headphones in all night. I have like an earache. Just like a little teeny one. And it's like on the inside of my ear right there. But it's like 7 o'clock and I literally fell asleep at 4 o'clock a.m. So I literally got 3 hours of sleep, and the only reason I fell asleep at 4 o'clock is because I made myself go to sleep. I was like there's this part of my brain that's like, let's just stay up, party all night long, yeah. And then there's another part of my brain that says, no, Justine, it's cool to party and all, but listen, morning Justine is gonna hate night Justine. So I made myself go to sleep. I didn't really go to sleep though. I listened to Pandora until I fell asleep. I listened to the Hot Chili Peppers radio, because you know, Hot Chili Peppers are the bomb diggity. My sister's disappeared from me, and that's her nightlight. She has to sleep with the nightlight on, because she's afraid of the dark. Which is another thing that I wanted to say. My cousin that lived above me has moved out, which means my sister gets to go back to her room. I get to have my own room again. Yes. And then when the boys come over, they get to be above me. But when they come over and they're above me, I swear, it's like honeymooners up there. The bed just doesn't stop. Sounds really bad. But they're two brothers, and they just can't. There's a bunk bed, and the bolts aren't. It's an old bunk bed, and it's like made out of metal bars, and so the bolt, some of the bolts are missing, so it like rocks, like just the slightest touch makes it rock, and then it squeaks really bad, like my bed does. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it does this. Yeah, like that. But it's like 10 times louder. And when it's right above you, oh my gosh. And one night, they were like being rebels, and they would not stop tapping on the metal bars, and it sounds like they're right next to me, and it was just like ting 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 ting, and I walked upstairs, and I was like, is somebody gonna stop that tinking noise? It's really annoying. I'm trying to sleep here. So my mom went up there and yelled at him. She told me if they did it one more time that they weren't gonna sleep in there that night. And so they did. And so they got to sleep in the living room on the floor, and my mom stayed up all night watching them. Yeah. And they slept with the light on. And actually, my mom wouldn't let them go to sleep. She's like, okay, you guys decided you want to stay up? You're gonna stay up. And they were like, we're so tired, just let us go to sleep. She's like, no, you decided you wanted to stay up. And I thought, best mother ever! She wins the mother award. Some people think that's torture, but you should see these little kids. They are evil. Evil stepbrothers. Evil, evil. Evil, evil. Pure evil. So anyway, I just realized that I'm hungry, and I want food. And I remember this. I remember going to sleep listening to Pandora, and then, oh, did you notice my fortress? I'll tell you that later. And I remember waking up, just barely, and, because the music had stopped, so my brain just, like, turned back on, and it was like, hey, wait a second, there's nothing playing, I don't understand anymore. So the music stopped because Pandora, if you play it for too long, Pandora asks, like, are you still there, you know, because, yeah, whatever. Well, my mom had walked in right when it had stopped, and she saw my sister playing on the laptop, and she's like, what? Are you still awake? And so I, like, pulled out my headphones, and I was like, oh, crap. And, like, I had my eyes closed, and I was still half asleep, and I just kind of, like, pulled them out, and I was like, oh, no. So I just, like, held still, so, because I was still asleep, but I thought she was gonna, like, beat us. Just kidding. My mom doesn't beat us. My mom is the best mom ever. And so my sister's laying there, and she's like, and she's playing on the laptop, and she's like, do you want me to go to bed now? And she goes, well, I'm going to work, and it's like 6:30 in the morning. She's like, I'm going to work. It's morning now, so I guess you can go watch TV. And she's like, oh, okay. So my sister got up and went to go watch TV, and I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If I would have ever stayed up like that, like when I was her age, 9, if I would have stayed up all night playing on the laptop. We didn't have a laptop when I was 9, though. We had the big fat computer, you know. So I would actually sneak out of my bed and go play on the computer because I couldn't sleep, and I'd go play computer games, and then I would hear my mom rolling around in her bed, and I'd be like, and I'd like click it so it turned off, and then I would sneak into my room, and we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment, and our rooms were right next to each other. Oh, look, the sun's coming out. It was partially coming up, but it's coming up all the way now. Come on, we can't miss this. Oh, don't look at my hair. Oh no, the duct tape came off. Okay, sunlight, where are you? What, sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. I know we've had our issues, but come on. Oh, so pretty. It's already way up. I guess earlier it was already coming up. But, smell that morning air. Morning air is the best kind of air. Let's just open these blinds all the way now. Through it. Yeah. Yeah. Don't look at my hair. I'm gonna lay back down so you can't see it. Oops. Oh. That was painful. Okay. Anyway. And that was probably really loud for you guys. That squeaking anyway. Anyway. What was I talking about? Yeah, I used to sneak into my bedroom. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. And so our rooms were like right next to each other, and you could hear everything through the wall. So my mom's a pretty heavy sleeper. Even if you wake her up, like I used to wake her up and ask her like, can I have some ice cream for breakfast? And she'd be like, yeah, sure. And then she'd come out while I was eating the ice cream. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, eating ice cream, like you said I could. And she's like, I never said you could eat ice cream. And I'm like, yes you did. She's like, was I asleep when you asked me? And I'm like, define asleep, because you were talking to me, you know. And even in the morning, like when I wake her up to go to school or something, I'm like, bye mom. She's like, bye. I'm like, mom, are you really awake? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, I need lunch money. She's like, okay. I'm like, mom, you're not really awake. Come on, wake up. Come on. Yeah, you know. So, oh, the sun. Oh, sun, you're so beautiful right now. But you won't be later when I don't want you anymore. When it's hot outside. Anyway, I'll show you my fortress of solitude. I made a Superman reference, didn't I? I remember when we first moved in, and I didn't have a door. Like, there was literally no door. We had to buy that here. So I took a black bed sheet and I pinned it up, and then the swamp cooler from upstairs would blow air, and it made it seem like it was like coming in a little bit, so it looked like a cave. And my aunt came over and she's like, is your bedroom the Bat Cave? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, can you see this frame we had to put in? Yeah. Anyway, don't look at my hair. Stop. 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 I told you. God. Anyway, here's my fortress. I had this up like that. When I fell down just now, that came down. And my fan, my mini fan, have you guys seen it? Yeah. It's under there. And when it's on, it blows this out. And so it was like a tent. Here, wait, let me see if I can find it. It came down. Anyway, when I'm under there, it's like a tent. And my room gets really hot at night. So it's like this air-conditioned bubble. It's pretty amazing. So hungry. It's 7 o'clock. What the heck am I doing awake at 7 o'clock? Frick. I bet my stepdad is still here too. I know my mom went to work, but I don't think he did. I think he stayed because my cousin wants help moving. Oh no, I think he's gone. Step, wait. Oh, yeah. It's just me and my sister. Let's go see if she's here. Zoe? Am I abandoned again? Hi, Zoe. What are you doing here? Good morning. I love you so much. This video is getting really long. There she is. What is she doing? Ow, frick. What you doing? Huh?
Listening to music and singing on the boat. What you doing?
Making a YouTube video.
I'm actually interested in this.
I literally woke up, listened to Sweet Home Alabama, and then turned on the video.
That's random.
No, it's not random. It came on Pandora, and it's a good song to wake up to. Shh, shh. Look at that sunlight on the pesticide, whatever you call it, bug killer. Oh, frick!
I'm always listening to music.
Huh?
Every time you make a YouTube video, I'm always listening to music.
Oh, strange. Oh, cars are coming. Hide. Anyway, we should go back outside. No, we shouldn't. We should stay in the safety of the home. I need food. I'm gonna go get some food. Don't look at my hair. Gosh, how many times I gotta tell you guys? Jeez. I just woke up. Gosh. All right. Bye, guys.